Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your monthly forecast for June 2017. I can't believe it's June already, but thank you for joining me. So the decks that I'm going to be using are the traditional Rider-Waite deck for the tarot portion, and then pulling one card from the Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue deck for career and finances, studies, anything like that. Amira Salon's Love Oracle for the love portion for emotional life and love life. Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle by Doreen Virtue for messages about health and well-being. And then for overall guidance, we have the deck of Angels, Gods, and Goddesses by Toni Carmine Salerno. It's really nice, beautiful deck, and looking forward to working with it. And as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to make sense to everybody watching. Certain things may resonate, other things may not. It may not make sense at all. That just means it may not be for you this month. But you can watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages that may make more sense to you. Or of course, you could get a private reading that is just for you, specific to you and what you're dealing with. And all the links you need are in the description box below. But I hope you enjoy your readings. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I look forward to your feedback and I appreciate all your support. Thanks again for joining me. Enjoy your readings and have a fantastic month ahead. I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Take care. Hi Virgo, and welcome to your reading for June. Let's have a look at what's going on for you this month. So just from looking at your cards, you're definitely getting ready to start some new things. I feel that you're leaving things behind and starting new things that are all about you, which is awesome. And it could also be that for some of you there's a focus on relationships this month, okay, because we do have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck as your overall energy. Now this could be romantic relationships, absolutely, but it could be professional ones as well, business relationships, meeting someone who's significant, either romantic partner, friend, business partner, investor, anything like that is going to add to what you're trying to do. The Two of Cups can also indicate new love coming in for some of you, potentially around or with a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Regardless of the sign of this person, though, the Two of Cups indicates that this person will be genuine, down to earth, loving, caring, gentle, and that you will have the same intentions towards each other. And the Two of Cups here for some of you can indicate reconciliation either happening or on the mind for you in the month of June. Let's see what else we're getting here. So in your current situation, we do have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords here talks about changes in your environment. Now, this could be a card where, you know, you're dealing with gossip, you're dealing with people being mean, or someone being vindictive, or someone being a bully, or pressuring you, pushing you, or this could be your environment, okay? This could just be the circumstances you're in at this time and you feel pressured and you feel pushed, or you feel challenged with this Five of Swords. It could also indicate the fact that you think it's time for change, or you're preparing for a change, and not everyone may be happy about that, okay? The Five of Swords is not the best environment to be in. It is conflict and tension and cutting, you know, people cutting other people down just to get their way type of energy. However, it's not meant to last forever. You can just turn your back. You can walk away. You don't have to engage, okay, with this Five of Swords. And it could be around an air sign energy as well, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The challenge is the Ace of Swords. So the challenge is actually cutting ties with the situation. The challenge is speaking the truth, taking charge of the situation, and cutting people out if that's what is the right thing to do for you, or the healthy thing for you to do. It may not be easy for you. You may want to, you know, be kind and friendly and just try to get along, but with the Five of Swords, the person you're dealing with or the people you're dealing with, they're definitely not in that space, okay? They're going to attack if you let them, take advantage of you if you let them. So that's why the Ace of Swords may be a challenge in terms of you can't be diplomatic and you can't be friendly. You have to keep your distance and cut ties with those people or that environment, okay? And it could also be if you're dealing with gossip or rumors or anything like that, then the Ace of Swords as a challenge represents a little bit of frustration over the fact that that's not the truth, that's not what's going on. In the foundation for why things are the way they are, we do have the Devil energy. So with this card, this is dealing with someone who's oppressive, dealing with someone who's possessive, restrictive, controlling. Can be abuse, okay, verbal abuse, emotional abuse, hopefully not physical abuse. I can't even say the word. But hopefully, you know, you're not dealing with that, or it's not too prominent, okay, it's not a big situation for you. Well, abuse is abuse, don't get me wrong, but hopefully it's not happening for a lot of you is what I'm trying to say here. The Devil card here definitely represents a situation that started off good, okay, or that's what it's coming across as, and then it got it took a wrong turn, and it got turned into something very difficult, negative, and toxic. It could be a job that started off well, and now you're being oppressed and controlled, and you're working overtime, and you're not being paid. It could be a relationship that, you know, started off lovely, and now it's just a controlling situation. Anything like that, where the Devil is toxic, negativity. Could be someone's addictions taking over, someone's anger taking over, and really kind of coming to the surface to create this Five of Swords situation. In the past, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, the Ten of Pentacles is, I feel that you may have made this decision, or you have thought of leaving the situation in the past. You may have left it in the past and then came back for whatever reason. But the Ten of Pentacles it can indicate the end of a marriage, the end of a business relationship, the end of a contract. With this 10, something ended in your life. It could be around a Capricorn as well, so earth sign energy is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be someone you have a family with. It could be just some place where you've been there for a long time in terms of job, and it was comfortable and it was familiar, but actually it just turned into some place where you didn't really want to go anymore. You didn't want to be there anymore, okay? So it could have been just one of those kinds of situation. In your crowning thoughts, we have the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords in your crowning thoughts, you do have a decision to make. The ball is in your court. For some of you, I feel like you're waiting on some final information, some final piece of information before you can cut ties, before you can move on, before you can release yourself from the situation. You're waiting on messages, you're waiting on communication. And for others of you, this is you putting up a wall, keeping people at a distance, keeping communication to a minimum, okay? If this is someone trying to get under your skin, and you're just trying to keep a level head and do the right thing. You're trying to be fair towards all parties involved, and to make sure that you're not being taken for granted and that you're not going to get mistreated here. And it could be waiting on information about a ruling or a divorce situation or a settlement or anything like that as well. In the near future, we do have the card of the Empress. So the Empress around mid-month in terms of time frame. It can indicate a Libra or a Taurus for you. So again, we have earth sign energy and air sign energy, okay? This Queen of Swords could represent someone on the mind for you as well. I feel like there may be communication with that person. I feel like there may be a get-together to discuss things. The Empress here does represent manifesting what you've been trying to manifest, okay? It's starting to come to the surface. You're starting to see this. This is also a card that talks about abundance and wealth, growth, expansion. It can indicate a pregnancy, or it can indicate a focus on children if you have family with someone and you're trying to do the right thing for your children, or discussing children, okay, around mid-month. Discussing property as well and assets with the Empress, what you deserve to get, and so on and so forth. But there should be increase in your security, your financial security, or your sense of security, okay, with this card. In the position representing you, we have the Hierophant in terms of how you see yourself. So with the Hierophant, you're a fair person, you're a decent person. You have made commitments and you intend to keep these commitments. It could also indicate the fact that your focus is on a marriage. Again, there's Taurus energy around this, and that's your focus for the month, and that's what you're trying to sort out, coming out of a relationship, coming out of a commitment, doing the right thing, going in front of a judge around mid-month. With the Hierophant here, for those of you, this is about school and education. You could be working in a school and you've been there for a long time, and so you see yourself as a teacher. However, you may be preparing to venture off on your own. Maybe you're preparing to retire with this kind of energy, or just change location in terms of where you work. But the message with the Hierophant is you're trying to do the right thing for everyone involved, and you may be talking to judges or lawyers or advisors around mid-month. In your environment, we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands here indicates the fact that you can stay on top of everything. You can take care of everything that you want to take care of. It does come with struggles. It does come with challenges. I feel like you have a lot to take care of. You have a lot to do in order to finally be free from the situation that you're trying to come out of. This could also be a very busy time for you in the second half of the month with the Seven of Wands, where again there may be people lashing out, trying to create difficulties or obstacles for you with the Seven of Wands. But the Seven of Wands says you are on solid ground. You're in an advantageous position to be able to put them in their place and keep them there, okay, with the Seven of Wands. So don't hold yourself back and don't let people mistreat you with the Seven of Wands. It's definitely a card that says you need to take a stand, but you're not going to have an issue with that, okay? Whatever challenges come your way, you can handle them. In your hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Swords. So with this being in your hopes and fears, you hope for something to be done, but you hope that this time it's done for good. It may have been one of those situations where it was an on again, off again type of situation. And now you hope that, you know what, I hope it's for good this time. I hope I don't have to go back with this Ten of Swords. The fear is, are you going to be taken advantage of? Are you going to be betrayed? Are you going to be stabbed in the back by trying to do the right thing, by trying to think of everyone, and just make sure that everyone is okay with the changes that you're making? And, you know, once again, protect yourself. Yes, you have to be considerate, and it's a good thing that you take other people's needs and thoughts and feelings into account. However, don't do that to the point where you can't do what you want to do and what is right for you because other people don't like it, okay? So don't let other people take advantage of you or manipulate you in any kind of a way to keep you stuck in a situation that you should have gotten yourself out of a long time ago, okay? And in the outcome, we do have the Fool, so that's awesome. With the Fool, towards the end of the month, you end the month on a very high note. This is you freeing yourself from something. This is just look at it. It's like you're dancing. It's like you're fun, you're creative, you're excited about your new chapter. This could represent moving or moving out or moving away to a different place, to a different country perhaps for some of you, starting fresh. This could be changing careers altogether for some of you. This could be retiring, and now you have to do whatever you're doing for yourself. And you could be looking into your hobbies, looking into if you want to start a side business, or if you just want to relax, or if you just want to travel. For others of you, this is coming out of that difficult relationship and it's for good this time, okay? And you're just headed in a completely different direction, but this is actually a lot better for you. And with the Fool, it can also indicate meeting someone new that you have to take a chance on, okay? But if you are coming out of a relationship, if this is going on in your love life and you're coming out of a difficult relationship, don't jump into anything too quickly. Take your time. It's important to process everything that's going on and to release before you open yourself up again. If this is going on in your work sector and then you meet someone in your love life, for example, then again, try to balance yourself, try to ground yourself before investing in a new relationship, okay? Because whatever's going on here for you, regardless of the area of life this applies to, it can take a lot out of you. So deal with this first. You have to be on your toes for this first until it's done, until it's over. And then you can open yourself up, just like the Fool, to new experiences, new people, new opportunities, and following your dreams, okay? But this is really, really beautiful. Let's look at your oracle cards. So for career and finances, we have Crystal. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. So you're starting off the month in this challenging situation, this challenging energy. There's a lot of turmoil around you, there's a lot of conflict around you, there's a lot of stuff happening all at the same time, and it just takes a lot out of you, and it can be intimidating and it can be scary. And so the challenge is you don't know what's going to happen. You can't see things clearly. You don't have that clear head yet. But by the end of the month, there's something new on the horizon. You can't see it yet, but by the end of the month, you see something new on the horizon. Something new happens in your life. Something beautiful and big, and a big blessing, okay, comes in for you. So be fair. Do what you feel, excuse me, is right for you. Speak up. Speak your truth. Stand up for yourself. Protect yourself. And do things that you are at peace with, so to speak. But definitely hold your ground. Hold your ground and keep going, because you will be free from this situation by the end of the month and jumping into big, beautiful new things. Okay? For love life, we have passion. Now this could be with the Fool card, where you're falling in love by the end of the month for some of you, and you're just jumping in both feet. The Devil card here can also represent lust and fire and passion. But if that's the case, just make sure that this doesn't burn out too quickly. You kind of have to decide what kind of relationship you want with someone, okay? If it's a true love partnership, if you want something long lasting, then you need to treat it as such and take your time with it and nurture it and go through the steps and do what feels right and make sure that you're both on the same page. And if you want just to relax or just to have fun or just to enjoy life, then that's perfectly okay. But try to make sure that you are on the same page, okay? Try to make sure you're on the same page, because it may create conflict and arguments, okay, if you don't clear things up before you jump into something. And with the Empress here around mid-month, could also indicate pregnancy if you're not careful. So and then you get yourself tied up in a situation that you don't want to be in. So just things to be mindful of, okay, when it comes to this. And for those of you, the Passion card here with the Devil, it can also indicate anger. It's passion that leads to anger and control. So for some of you, that's what you're dealing with in the month, and that's what you're coming out of in the month, okay? For health and well-being, we have alternative medicine. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. So for some of you, if this Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords is about health issues and you have to go in, or they're recommending certain treatments or recommending certain procedures, the Empress here does talk about holistic medicine for you, natural remedies. The Fool can represent, you know, trying alternative medicine for the first time. You haven't tried this before, but maybe you decide to give it a go before you give in and go for the whatever procedure they're talking about, okay? And it takes a leap of faith. That's why that is showing up here, because it works a little differently than conventional medicine, so to speak. And it just takes, maybe it takes a little bit more time, maybe it takes a little bit more adjustments, and it does take a leap of faith to give something a proper chance in terms of trying alternative medicine, okay? But this may be a good thing to look into, especially for fertility issues, for weight management. I don't know if that's a thing, but you know what I mean, where you set yourself some goals in terms of your weight, and then you change your diet, because the Empress could also be about diet, and the Devil could be about going overboard, overeating, or stress eating, or anything like that. And you could be looking into alternative medicine or changing your diet to reach your goals and to stay healthy. And overall guidance, we have the God of the Arts. The artist within you is about to emerge. So with the Artist card, this is coming out of restriction. This is coming out of, you just have to conform. You just have to do what everyone else dictates. You just have to follow the rules and follow everyone else's rules. And you've been doing this for a really long time because you're a really good sport. You're a really good trooper. You take things very seriously. You take respect very seriously. Sometimes you respect people that maybe don't deserve respect, and so on and so forth. And so you're coming from a place where you've had the same kind of routine and the same kind of attitude towards work or whatever this is for you, where you just have to play by the book. You have to do what you have to do. You have to follow the rules. And what's going on for you in this month is a beautiful thing because it frees you up to get creative. It frees you up to do whatever you want to do at the end of the day with these beautiful cards here. So the situation here for you is really being clear on what your new chapter is, being clear on what the direction is for you that you want to go in. And then as soon as you get yourself out of this situation, it's been all about control, restriction, conforming, get creative and have some fun. But it's a really beautiful time for you because it really opens you up to new possibilities, and these possibilities can be endless for you. Okay, so this is about going within, soul searching, finding something that you're passionate about. You have that passion card here, and that's going to be your next chapter. Okay, so there you have it. That's your reading. Hope you enjoy it, and I hope it helps. Let me know how the messages make sense to you if they apply. But have a fantastic month, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.